a perfect day to hike. First I thought it would be cat, but the little pad part didn't quite fit. I mean, that's just effing rude. I'm Allie, and I've been living solo in my RV since July 2020. I'm celebrating midlife in my own special way. So I'm in Palo Duro State Park in Texas, and it's like a perfect day to hike. Just perfect. It's like 78 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. All right, maybe there's some back there, but they're really stretched thin. And I am on the Lighthouse Trail. It says it's 2.8 miles out, 2.8 miles back. So I'm really excited. Supposedly, the brochure, the trail map, or rather the map they gave me at the headquarters. Big dead bug. The map they gave me at the headquarters said this is the most popular trail. And it kind of looks like it. This is a very, very packed trail. So far, it's beautiful. So I'm probably about a half mile in, and the ground is really hard packed, so it doesn't make for a very hard hike. There's like a gradual incline, but it's nice. The one thing that's confusing me, I'll show you. A couple times now, there's been various routes. Like there's one here, there's one here, there's one there. There's some behind me, and it's up a hill, so one way goes around the hill this way, the other one goes around the hill that way. And I was like, I don't know, I always go to the right, so they all meet up, it seems like. So it's a little confusing because there's no markers saying go this way when you first meet it, and then you realize on the other side they all meet up to the same trail. So this is neat. Since I'm kind of hiking downhill, I thought I'd greet any new subscribers or watchers to my channel. I'm Allie. Nice to meet you. If you're wondering where you landed, yes, this can be sometimes a hiking channel, but mostly I live in my RV. It's a Class C Minnie Winnie, 26 feet, and I actually live in her, and I boondock on public lands. Big grasshopper. They're beautiful when they fly. They have these beautiful wings. And where was I? I usually boondock on National Forest land or BLM and various other places as well. And while I'm there, I have a beginner mountain bike. Not anything fancy, so I will usually ride some of the single track trails or the roads and explore the area, or if there's hiking trails in the area, I will also do hiking. Today I am actually staying at a state park, and I love staying at national parks and state parks because they have trails to hike. And this one's called Palo Duro in the panhandle of Texas, and it actually has biking trails too, mountain biking. So I've seen a few mountain bikers here. I haven't fully gotten into like hardcore, I shouldn't say hardcore, but I haven't really gotten into mountain biking yet because I'm by myself and I want to feel safe, just in case I crash. I feel safe hiking by myself for the most part, especially trails like this. There's quite a few people on here. But that's my story. I am 50. I live in my RV, and I've traveled around the western states to mostly hike and bike and just see beautiful places. Sometimes I go to tourist attractions and cultural things and events and stuff like that. I'm not really a town or city person. I'd rather be out in the sticks. So, welcome to my channel. I can say there's not a lot of shade on this trail. I'm gonna come into some shade here, but they do have these structures that provide shade. I'm assuming during the hottest parts of the day. I'm here in late October, October 31st, Halloween. It's my Halloween hike, and so it's nice and cool, but that still doesn't mean that the sun isn't baking your skin, especially somebody as fair as me. And I forgot my hat, and I have an umbrella. Didn't bring that either. I was like, oh, it's cool. Yeah, it's not super hot, but the sun is baking me. I'm gonna be out here for a couple hours. Yes, I did put sunscreen on, but darn, I wish I brought my hat. Halfway. So that dry bed, actually it wasn't very dry. There were some wet sections. Is a reminder that when you're hiking in a desert region, it's always the possibility of flash floods. Today, there are no clouds for hundreds of miles. So there really isn't a chance of rain in the area at all. When I hike in Arizona, I make sure, or any desert region, I make sure that literally for 100 miles away, there's no big storms or rain. I was driving my RV up Highway 95 through Nevada, and then you come into California, and there had been storms in the region all over the place, not right above me. And there was this huge flash flood, 2 sections of the highway. So, and it stopped traffic. And there was actually a couple of cars that thought they could pass through it, and they didn't make it. There was actually a Jeep on the edge. It caught on its axles. So yes, it will take cars and definitely humans sometimes. Don't underestimate the power of water, please. So that's my PSA for the day. Lunch with the view. So I took pictures of those paw prints. At first I thought it would be cat, but the little pad part didn't quite fit. I mean, that's a house cat. They're not gonna be house cats out here. And then I looked closer at the photograph that I took, and there were actually claw prints. And cats don't leave claw prints, so I'll come on over here. It's definitely not an Arctic fox, not here. I came to the conclusion that it's a coyote. I mean, it could be a domesticated dog, I guess, but the likelihood that it is pretty slim. So, coyote. And it's too big for fox. And it doesn't look like that. I love this little book. I think I got it in Yellowstone. I went the wrong way. It's still a trail. Can you hear that? the devil went down to Georgia. Really loud on the trail. Don't do that. That's just effing rude and stupid. Don't do that. People out here to enjoy nature are not an effing club or a concert. I don't care what kind of music it is. Leave it in your car. Leave it at home. Well, hello. I've seen lots of bugs on the trail, but not your kind. That was a really fun hike. If you're ever in Palo Duro, in the panhandle of Texas, definitely go on the Lighthouse hike and take plenty of water, because even though today was cooler, maybe, I don't know, between 80 and 85 or so, which that's a beautiful day. Take plenty of water, because there's no water on the trail, and shade. I have an umbrella and a hat, and I didn't bring it. So I'm a little flushed. But overall, it was a great hike. Great hike. I am ready for a shower.